how's it going? It's Yuri, and today I'm chilling out in the living room on one of my favorite reading chairs because today I want to share with you my favorite books. And I was doing a Periscope session a little while ago and somebody asked me, what are your favorite books? And I was like, you know what? That's a good question. Maybe I should do a video about that because I like reading, and I'm sure you do too. I love learning. So I don't really confine my learning to just books, especially since I have 3 kids now. It's tough to find time to read, so I do a lot of audio reading, audio listening, podcasts, audiobooks, stuff like that. But nonetheless, I want to share with you, I don't know, 10 or 12 books here that I think are really awesome, that have touched me personally. Okay, so the first one here is called The Miracle Morning, and it's by Hal Elrod. Really, really cool book that got me thinking about how to make my morning routine more effective and the importance of it. So this really gave me a good kind of kick in the butt to make that happen. That's the first one. From an overall business standpoint and just focus standpoint, The One Thing, tremendous book. It's by Gary Keller, and it's all about what is your one thing? What's the one thing you're going to focus on? And as I'm talking about this, I'm going to reread it just to kind of, get that focus back. Really, really good book. Again, more on the business side, but even just, as a human being who wants to be more productive, really, really good. Talking about productivity, Brian Tracy's Eat That Frog. Awesome book. In a nutshell, it's basically says, whatever the most important thing is, get that done first thing in the morning. Okay, eat that frog. That's what that's all about. So, really cool book. Quick read. One of my all-time favorites is the book called Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion. I'm a huge, huge fan of human behavior, human psychology, persuasion, influence. I think they're fascinating topics. And I think as human beings, whatever we can do to learn more about why we do what we do and why others do what they do, I think it's a huge asset. So Robert Cialdini, one of my favorite books, it's truly incredible. Yeah, so Influence, awesome. This book here called The All-Day Energy Diets. Actually, hold on, that's my book. Awesome book, really good read. If you want to double your energy, this is the book to do it. And I should also add to this my upcoming book, The All-Day Fat Burning Diet, which I don't have a copy of yet, but it releases in December. It's an amazing book. It's going to help you reset your metabolism to burn up to 5 pounds of fat per week on autopilot. So it's an amazing book based on a whole 5-day food cycling formula combined with strategic and smart exercise as well as proper recovery. It's an amazing book, unlike any other diets you've ever tried. It's not really a diet, it's an undiet. Okay, next, this is one of my favorite books. It's so small, but it's amazingly powerful. It's called The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. This is a quick read. This is the type of book where, in the morning I kind of pull it out, and if I want some inspiration, this is the type of book that I love to read first thing in the morning. Next, another amazing book. The Magical Arts, sorry, I don't even know what the name of this is called. I keep calling it The Magical Art of Tidying Up. It's called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. 3+ million copies sold, New York Times bestseller. If you live in a cluttered house, I'm telling you, everything else in your life is a mess as well. So this will show you how to clean things up, get back in order. It'll apply to your email inbox, to your cupboards, to your kitchen. It's amazing, amazing book. Very, very simple to apply as well. What else? This one here is a big one. It's called The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity, written back in the 1960s, but it's by Catherine Ponder. And it's a really good explanation of kind of like the law of attraction, the law of prosperity, the law of abundance, just kind of like shifting your mindset as you start thinking about how you're attracting things into your life, and the whole kind of idea about reality creation, which we are all taking part of every single second, every single day. You are creating your reality based on your thoughts and based on your dominant emotions. Really good book to get a good handle on that. To follow up from Influence is another book by Robert Cialdini, which I didn't even know existed, called Yes, 50 Scientifically Proven Ways to Be Persuasive. Really cool examples. If you're like an entrepreneur or marketer, this kind of stuff is incredibly valuable. And even if you're not just interested in why we do what we do, or how you can persuade your kids to do stuff, this is good stuff. Okay, this is another amazing one about why we do what we do. Dan Ariely, Predictably Irrational. The hidden forces that shape our decisions. Why is it that we do things that are completely irrational even though we know better? This book explains that. Really good book. My buddy Lewis Howes, The School of Greatness, awesome book. If you've listened to his podcast, it's really, really good. And this is just all about becoming great. And what I like the first 2 chapters in this book I find really, really awesome. Like how to create a vision for yourself, how to take and turn adversity into an advantage. Awesome book, really, really good. It's actually just I think it's coming out October 27th. I'll definitely let you guys know more specifically about that. But you can pre-order it on Amazon or in the bookstores. And Lewis is a great guy. The book is awesome. And finally, just another business book, Ready, Fire, Aim by Michael Masterson. Really, if you just read one business book, I think this might be one of them. It just gives you a really good overview of what you want to be focusing on, the different phases and stages of your business, and it's really, really good stuff. So as you can tell, there are very few health books in there. I think there might be, just other than myself, my own, really none others. And that's because I do a lot of my learning health-wise through experimentation, and I've read hundreds of health and nutrition books over my time as in my learning and my growth, and it never stops. But I do a lot of learning through mentorship and one-on-one stuff now with a lot of people that I know. So I don't like reading health books that much anymore just because they don't inspire me. I'd rather read stuff that helps me grow personally and professionally so that I can contribute more through the health knowledge that I do know. So those are my books. Those are my top 12 or so books. In the comments below this video, let me know what are your top, let's go with what's your number 1 book? What's your top 1 or 2 or 3 books that you have on your nightstand or you're currently reading right now that you really enjoy? And that would be awesome. So I'm always looking for new stuff to read. Let me know what you like. And if you found this video helpful, share with a friend, grab the books if you like, and we'll see you in the next video.